Hi guys, this is a video about encryption actually. So somebody amazed me with the question, oh, I didn't know there was encryption possible on ArcoLinux. Calamares is not ours, right? So github.com/calamares/calamares. That's the installer. With this installer, things are possible and some things are not possible. And one of the things is, remember for Encryption Luks, and there is a version 1 and a version 2, and you see all the things that are related to Lux, but also the things related that closed. So things that should be working right. This is incorporated or, told them that feature is new, help wanted and all that. So this is all about encrypting. Now, the current ISOs use a certain version of Calamares, and the versions are here, 3.2.6.1. Now, if we want to test things out, you actually should do one more thing, if I may. If you go to ArcoLinux YouTube, of course we've made videos about encrypting. So this is one more. So if you go to the channel itself and you stop the intro video here, there's a search here. All you need to type is encrypt or maybe Lux and see what you get. How to encrypt ArcoLinux with Calamares, fast boot up and so on. And maybe, like I said, Lux is maybe another word, but I don't think I use that because that's too technical for people, and encrypt is probably used everywhere. So this is about encryption. Personally, not a fan. Why? Because it takes a while for everything to boot up, and that makes it a bit slow and tedious for me, because I like to have my systems up and running in 8 seconds. It's not possible, but he'll ask the ISO. Sorry, I'm looking for the ISO. He's gonna ask the, let's see what I have. He's gonna ask a password and then encrypt everything, and that takes a while. So if I wanted to encrypt everything, these are the steps again, so watch also the other videos. So you know the drill. If you have an NVIDIA card, a new NVIDIA card, this is the way to go. If it doesn't like the presence of Nouveau, there it is. And the same goes for here, open source, so no NVIDIA proprietary drivers in here, and no Nouveau, and so on. So choices here, and this is when everything fails, the fail safe or the safe graphics. No mode set is a really good word to Google and see if it helps to figure out what driver does my machine need on Arch. I see that already the word Lux pass by. All right, so yes, it's possible. It has been possible for 5 years, but I do think in all the topics that I've followed in the past that there is the desire to have Lux 2, but still it's Lux 1 at this point in time, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because like I said, not a fan of Lux, so I just install it once for testing, and that's it. I'll never use it on my machines. So how do we do that? It's not that difficult, but like I said, there's no drop down to choose, hey, I want to have Lux 2 or anything like it. So this one or that one doesn't really matter, because it's further down the road in the modules, so I'm not going to change anything. So I could have taken the simple one as well, because this is all the downloads. There's Brussels, and then Belgium, next. And here it is, right? In here somewhere, you have to set it. Choose whatever you want here, and then encrypt system. Simple as that. And then you have here the password once, another time, 2 times the same password, of course. There's the check. If I do one more, it's not okay. This should be the same password for both. Okay, encrypt, not an option for Lux 2 or anything, but there you go. You've got yourself an encrypted system. Next, install now. Voila. So let's pause the video here. Let's reboot and see what the result is. So just a check for me as well. Is it still working, this encryption? Because like I said, from time to time I'll test it, but not every single month. Here we see a little reference to what we've chosen, configuring Lux key file. Now let's pause again. And then we reboot. And this is how, well, let's see. I wanted to say this is how it will look if you reboot, but it's VirtualBox, right? So let's tell him to stop, get rid of this ISO, and then this is how you will reboot. So these are a few lines, whatever that means, right? EFI, Arco, and so on. Enter passphrase 4. And I can't go on without my password that I should remember, of course. Attempting to decrypt master key. I have no clue if the key is lost, right? What you should do. It's not my thing. You'll find other resources to figure that out. But guess what? Don't forget passwords. And this is also something, a line def mapper lux, you see? So the references, the things, the configuration, the partitioning, it's all a little bit different. And now, yes, you do have lux at this point in time. And a way to show that often is when I do a def. Def is an application that gives you an overview of the current state of your partitions and hard disk and so on. So if you make it a little bit bigger, you see as well here def lux, you see? So this is another example that encryption is possible. Like I said, I'm not a specialist for that, but Calamaris makes it possible. That's the message that we want to give to you. And if you can help the Calamaris team, please do, if you got the knowledge to help them out and make sure Lux 2 is implemented correctly. Help them, right? Give them code. Cheers.